Okay, we're going to start this one off with something different. This is the Steatota triangulosa, it's a false widow. I don't know if we're going to get a strike, but I fed it a couple times. It has eaten the crickets. I just never seen it get it, so maybe we'll get lucky. I'll just give it a minute and see what it does. Got a bit of a cold. I think everyone's fighting it right now. Oh, look at that. I'll be ecstatic if I get this on film. She definitely felt the vibration. There she goes. She hit it. Camera's having a hard time focusing on that little girl. She definitely hit it. I don't know where it went. There's the remnants right there of the old cricket right in front of her, right below her. See if I can see it. I don't mean to take her off camera here, but you see how she built her little web with some of the substrate there. Oh, yeah, that's the cricket right. I'll get my little handy dandy poker here. If you look right there, that cricket was hit. It's still moving, but she did hit it. I don't know if she hit it good enough and she's just going to wait now. No, she's going back. Well, she hit it a couple more times. Boy, she's so small, it's so hard to get this actually really good on film here. Let me see if I can zoom in any and see if that helps. Oh, I should have zoomed in a long time ago. Now she's webbing. She's got it. I really like this spider. Not being very big, they sure aren't afraid of anything. I may just put this as its own little video. She's hit the cricket a couple times. Now she's webbing up a little bit. The cricket's still right back there. Straight back. Yeah, I wished I would have zoomed in from the beginning. I think the zoom would work that well. I don't think that cricket's alive. So I think now she's just kind of biding her time, giving herself a platform. She's probably going to get it and bring it up. The last one she had, she didn't wrap it. She just kind of brought it up and hung it, and then consumed it. And all that's left is that exoskeleton that's laying down there, which I got to get out of there. I'll do that later while she's eating this one. But this is kind of different, so I think I'm just going to let this roll and put this as its own little video. You can see how they act, what they do up to the point that they make the strike. And hopefully we'll be able to see her grab that cricket and pull it up. I don't know how often to feed these, so I've been trying to do it once a week. I got her and like 4 or 5 others in the fall. I found them at work. a cold fall day when I was out doing some jobs out in our oil house. So I collected them, brought them home, and I put them all in the same container. And they all lived perfectly fine. There was, I think, 4 or 5 of them. When I first got her, she was the first one I brought home, and I found the other ones the next day, but she laid an egg sac right away that ended up just drying up. But there were 3 egg sacs total in the container that all of them were in. And they all kind of dried up. I don't think I did what I needed to with them, but I was spraying them down, so I think they got enough moisture, but the other spiders perished. She was the only one that made it. I was going to let her go because it warmed up here, and I figured that she would be able to find some place to go and hide, but I decided to keep her, and I'm kind of glad I did. We'll see how she does, how long that we can keep her alive. Well, the cricket is still moving a little. But she has done more webbing right now in the last few minutes than I've seen her do since I've had her, actually. Interesting little spiders. I mean, really, she is the size of this. This is like this thing here is like one of those chopsticks or plaster, the wooden skewers, and that thing is like, you can see how much bigger than this. That she's so much smaller. She'd probably fit right on the end of this, actually. I mean, her body, her legs are kind of long, but pretty cool. I'm going to move her forward just to see if we can keep her in focus a little bit. Probably not, but we'll try. I should have put the macro lens on the camera and did this, but okay, well, that's her. I'm going to go ahead and feed the 2 jumping spiders with this video, and then we'll get into the baby tarantulas. Okay, first up is this one's definitely a female. I'm not sure about the other one yet, but this one's definitely a female. Hopefully she will come down there and we'll get a decent jump out of her. You can see her starting to come now. And boom. There we go. These jumping spiders just don't fail. They are actually fascinating little tiny spiders. And these are something that most people can find in their backyards. This one here I found in the back, and the other one we found in the bathroom. So they're all over the place here. In Pennsylvania, I think there's 3 or 4 different types of jumping spiders around here. I caught 3 different species last year. The tiger one was cool. I can't remember the name of that one. And then there was a grayish tannish one that was really, really cool looking. They didn't make it. The zebra one was real small, smaller than these oryxes are, about maybe 1/3 of the size. Okay, so that's the female. We're going to go ahead and feed the other one. I'm not quite sure what that one is yet. Okie dokie, so here we go. Get the cricket in. And cricket's coming around the front, so we're going to kind of leave it here. See if the spider's back there. There's the jumping spider right there. Cricket's not being cooperative. I don't want you guys to miss it. The jumping spider climbed up to the top. And if I just leave it, it should see it and then come back down. This was the enclosure that I had the male in that died last week. So I moved this one over. I think this is a young female. I haven't got a real close-up of her face yet, but I'm pretty sure this is a young female. There she comes. Look at that. She missed it. Cricket escaped that time. It's fun watching them. It's fun watching them catch them, but it's fun watching them when they jump and fail sometimes too. Zoom you guys in a little bit, try to focus a little bit better. Now she knows that cricket's coming. She won't miss again. She's going to crawl up again and try to recalculate her plan. She gets up to the top and then she notices it again. I'm calling it a she. Looks like a she. She's going to be coming back down here. She's working her way. And here she comes. Nope, she's going around in a circle. Nope, she noticed it again. Here she comes. She's just out of the view of the camera. The cricket's just walking around as I move it. See if I move it back the other way, if the cricket will go the other way. Okay, there's the face off. See, she doesn't see it now because it has, oh, now it moved. Now, can I get this or can't I get this? I don't want to miss again. Oh. She's turning away. Crazy spider. That's food down there. That's grade A cricket. You don't find that stuff every day. Well, I wonder if that's a male. Those pedipalps look male. I think it is a male. If that's the case, I may stick them together. I'll have to get some pictures of it. Oh, that's a male. Yeah, those pedipalps are definitely male. Yep, he's got the boxing gloves on the end. So that might be why he's not eating, because he knows there's a female. I may have to put them together and see what happens. So we're probably going to have about a 14-minute video of 2 jumping spiders and a false widow. I hope that you guys find that interesting enough to watch. There we go, got it that time. Didn't miss. And I tell you what, once they get on them, it doesn't take them long. That cricket goes dead quick. Okay, so there is the false widow and 2 Phidippus oryx. 1 definite female, 1 now looking male. And we're going to get on to our next adventure, which will be the assassin bugs.